You've probably heard that word tossed around a lot lately, maybe on TV and most likely on social media.
Yeah, but here's the thing, that word is serious when it comes to American politics. And in fact, it's the most serious thing that can happen in American politics. And because of that, we need to make sure every single one of you knows exactly what impeachment means and does not mean.
Impeachment, verb, to charge a public official before a competent tribunal with misconduct in office. Impeachment, a history. President Andrew Johnson was impeached by the House in 1868. The charge, violation of the Tenure Act. President Bill Clinton, House impeached him in 1998. Charge, misleading the grand jury about his affair with Monica Lewinsky. But notice, in each of those cases, I said House. That is only part of this process. When the House votes to impeach, then this happens.
Then there's a trial in the Senate with the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court presiding, and you have to have 2/3 of the senators present to vote to actually convict the president as if you were in a trial and remove the president from office.
The Senate has never ever, with a 2/3 majority, said the president is out. A president has never been entirely impeached. We have never fired our president. And there's a very important reason for that.
The process of impeachment and removal from office is the most serious action that our federal government can engage in, because it's essentially saying the choice of voters now has to be overridden to protect our very foundations of our government and the rule of law.
It literally is our ultimate check and balance in these United States, and that's why it is a process that is very long, very detailed, and has never reached the conclusion of office removal for the president. But we do have to talk about this right now, not because Democrats on the House floor are calling for impeachment. That can just be party puffing.
What's extraordinary and really exceptional is that it's now a topic, that is impeachment, is a topic that both Democrats and a growing number of Republicans are saying needs to be looked into.
But party matters here as well, as the House majority and Senate majority is Republican. To imagine that party moving forward with impeachment is almost unfathomable, as it would wreak havoc on next year's midterm elections for them. But again, this story is just to educate you on if impeachment did happen. So here's the 5 things you need to know. What happens first? Number 1, the House Judiciary has to draw up the charges, aka the articles of impeachment. Number 2, the House has to vote to impeach by majority. Number 3, the Senate would then hold a trial with Supreme Court Chief Justice as judge, Senate as jury. Number 4, it would take 2/3 of that Senate majority to impeach the president. Number 5, the Senate has never ever voted to impeach the president in the history of the American office.
A lot of folks always ask this question, what about Richard Nixon?
Right.
And most say the reason Nixon resigned is that he would have been the first president in American history to be impeached.
It's not like we don't know him for Watergate anyway, so.
Right.
Really
and today,
interesting.
as we said, here's a fun fact for you. On this date in history, in 1973, the televised Senate hearings into Watergate began.
Interesting. All right, well, there you go. Learn something new every